Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our new movie news with Barry McDonald. Today, we are doing a Percy Jackson video, and I will be explaining the actual story behind everything, the entire story before Percy Jackson with all the characters. Except the gods and Chiron, of course. This will be a later video. So let's get into it. It's gonna be awesome. This may be a long video. I'm not sure. There's gonna be a lot of editing, and then I'll show a video at the end of me talking again. So let's get into it. So, everything started in World War II, the story did, with Nico's mom in Hades. Nico's mom was killed by an accident by Zeus and Poseidon during World War II, and he cursed the Oracle after Nico's mom died, and basically sent Nico to a boarding school after the big three made a deal that they vowed to not have any more children. So he sent them off to the Lotus Casino, and they stayed there until Percy's time. So anyways, and then the story skips to Grover, who, the story skips to, Luke, and Luke has an interesting story. His mom had tried to become the Oracle, and it drove her mad. So, Luke, was afraid of her because she had gone crazy enough that he left her and met a girl named Thalia. Thalia's mom had basically been doing drugs and disowned her. So when she was on her own, she met Luke, and later they went to a house that they, with these creatures, I forgot what they were, but they were trying to attack them, and basically they were trapped in a room with this guy, I forgot his name, but he had gotten in trouble for telling the future people by the gods, so he was imprisoned in this place with her. So Luke, they are together. They were together, and they were talking to the guy. Luke learned his destiny from the guy, but Thalia didn't know hers because he wouldn't tell her. So once he saw that they weren't after the fortunes of him, all the treasure, so he sacrificed himself to save them from the creatures. So Annabeth and Luke go out and Thalia and Luke go out and find Annabeth, who is a little girl scared, and she didn't know that Luke were the same type of people as her. So Thalia showed her, and then Luke gave her her knife, which would later become the cursed blade that kills Luke. So anyway, go on they went multiple times everywhere. Now, Grover was sent out to go looking for Thalia. So, they were traveling, and they made multiple bases everywhere, like little small fortresses and stuff, places to camp out. And basically they moved across the country fighting monsters to get to a home or a safe place. So they go and come across this cave, and Annabeth hears Luke's voice from the cave and goes looking for him, but it turns out that it's a Cyclops, and they are trapped in a Cyclops lair. So they escape. The book doesn't really say how they escaped, but they escaped and basically went on their way after that, and basically they ran into Grover, and then basically they ran into Grover, and they ran into Grover, and he was taking them to Camp Half-Blood. So before they could reach it, Hades sent a whole bunch of his army of monsters after them. After that, Thalia dies, saving everybody, the whole group, which Grover was only supposed to save Thalia. Anyways, what happens is she dies by the monsters, saving them, and then the rest of the kids go to camp and train to become heroes. And basically after that, it all leads up to the Lightning Thief while they're there. So now, moving on to Percy's life beginning, which I was going to do in between segments, but I figured I'd do it separate. So the early life of Percy starts out, he was in this daycare, and he squeezed a snake to death that had gotten in the playpen with him, and he squeezed it to death. And then he eventually saw a teacher. One time he sees a man with one eye just staring at him, and the teachers tell him to get off the premises. And Percy swears he had one eye only. And then after that, Percy is starts getting expelled from multiple schools as his behavior. And basically Percy eventually got Gabe, who was his stepfather, who was cruel to him a lot. Every time he came back from boarding school, he was basically abused by him, and that physically. Then after that, Percy grows up. His mom, actually, let's get into his mom's story. Her parents had died in a plane crash, and basically she went to Percy. She went to school but had to drop out when her grandfather, who had looked over her for all those years, had died, was sick, and then he died and she was left with nothing. So she tried working and doing stuff, and then she met Poseidon, and they had a kid together, which was Percy. Anyways, after that, Percy gets kicked out of the schools, like I told you. He actually lets his class take an unplanned swim in the Marine World Shark Pool. So that was interesting. And then after that, he the next field trip, he went and fired a Revolutionary War cannon accidentally on the school bus. Blew it up, which was crazy. So Percy met Grover in school, and then the whole events of the Lightning Thief start. So, pretty crazy video, I know. Sorry for the stuttering at some points. I hardly edit these voice ones, but yeah, so yeah. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh yeah. After Percy goes to camp at one point, Bianca and Nico are released from the Lotus Casino, and basically they are taken. They are taken from the casino to a boarding school by one of the Furies, and disguised as someone else. I forgot what it was. Social workers, only that. So, after that, the events of the Titan's Curse start. So, basically, that's it. That's the story. So yeah, that's the story. What do you guys think of it? That's the entire prequel to the books, and I'm not going with the movies. Now, we'll get to see this stuff in the Disney Plus show coming out soon, so we could expect that it next year or 2023. So, fingers crossed one of those happens. Yeah, it's awesome. I'll keep you guys up to date on the Percy Jackson Disney Plus TV show. Also, when it comes out, I will be doing reviews on each episode and analyzing all the Easter eggs and stuff. It'll be awesome. And then also we will be doing movie news still with stuff. I have trailers, so this is a trailer channel as well. I've been releasing trailers late now because they have to be late right now. So since I only get internet access on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and a little bit of Monday. So, yeah, it sucks. But I hope to get it back up and running soon here. So, yeah. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We are on the road to 200 subscribers. So, subscribe if you can. And it's free. And also, just like this video and share it to as many people as you can to get them on the channel, or just talk to a friend and show a video and suggest this channel to them. That works also. We need to grow this channel so I'm able to bring more better content than what I already do. Because with this whole equipment I use right now, it's not exactly that great. So yeah. Well, thanks for watching, and please hit that bell beside the subscribe button, click all, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you. This is Brian McDonald signing out. I'll see you out there, Percy Jackson lovers.